in today's video, we're going to be looking at how much GTA 5 Online houses cost in real life. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Don't ask me how I thought of this. I just thought, you know, maybe it could be a fun, cool thing to do. There's a lot of iconic houses in GTA 5 Online. Some of them you can purchase, and some of them are just icons of California. Specifically, Los Santos, right? The LA region. Now, we all know in GTA 5 Online, usually the inflation is ridiculous, right? You can buy a Mini Cooper, which costs around $40,000 or something like that in real life. And in the game, it's like 1.4 million. So everything's always more expensive in the game. But is that the case for the houses? Little spoiler, it's not. The houses in GTA 5 Online are actually cheaper than what they are in real life. So let's go ahead and jump into it and check out some of the houses. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So for our first house, is technically 2 homes, and we all know these. And I've been to this location in real life. I actually used to work just down there in real life. So I used to walk this area quite often. And something that I used to see a lot that you guys, I'm sure, are all familiar with is, oh, we've gone past it just a little bit, is these 2 houses right down here. You can see them, the pink one, the black one. These homes are there in real life, but how much are they exactly? How much do they cost? Unfortunately, in the game, we can't purchase these 2 homes, but let's take a little look and see what they are in real life. All right, so first of all, here we are in Google Earth, ladies and gentlemen. So let's zoom on down here to where GTA 5 Online is based. It's this area right here, Los Angeles, aka Los Santos. Now, this area the GTA is based, where these houses are, is Santa Monica right here. So this is on Google Earth. You guys have all been here. We've all driven off the end of this pier right here into the water. It does look exactly the same in real life. Here's the roller coaster. And I've mentioned before, like when I'm playing the game, there's a restaurant just down here. It is absolutely this one. In the game, it's where the pizza, this restaurant is right here. So if you do pizza delivery missions, I said in that video, my pizza video, that there's a restaurant here that sells some of the best burgers I've ever had. So if you're ever here in LA or in Santa Monica, check out this place right here. It's got great burgers. But anyway, where we just were in game was right here. This is where I was on my oppressor. You could see this grass right here. And I said I used to work just right down there, which I did. And then we were standing right here looking over. Oh, we're a bit too far. Here we go. And these are the 2 iconic houses right here. So this is them in Google Earth. This is real life, what it looks like. We have the house here. Now let's go back a little bit and take a little look at the in-game one. And here it is. Now in the game, these, well, the black house and the colored house, they're separated by another one in the middle. But in real life, as you can see right here, the 2 of them are right next to each other. And they're right here on the beach, Santa Monica. Beautiful beach. And let's see what the price of these are in real life. All right, so here we are once again. This is the Malibu Pier. And then those houses that we just looked at are going to be right down here. And the houses we're looking at is actually going to be this one that you can see my marker is on. So it is this one right here and this one right here. These 2. So you can see right here, you can kind of see the like the dome right here with the doors. And right beneath me right here, you can see the dome with the doors. So this is it. It's a beautiful house. You can see from its balcony, you can actually see the purple one right next to it. You can see how close they are. And look at those views, man. Imagine waking up, having your coffee here every morning, just looking out onto the beach like that. Absolutely beautiful. So this black house, as you can see right here, is $6.2 million, almost $6.3 million. And it actually sold in 2021 for 6.4, almost $6.5 million. So in game, how much do you think this would cost? I'm guessing realistically, the way Rockstar prices businesses and houses, this would probably only cost you about 1.5, 1.8 million. So it would be cheaper in game. And then next up, ladies and gentlemen, the iconic one, the pink building. You can see what a beautiful view again, once more. And there she is from the outside. Real house. Now, how much does this one cost? So this one, a little bit less, $6 million. And the last time this house actually sold was back in 2015 for $5.4 million. And you can see how much these things go to rent. If you want to rent one of these, it's $40,000 a month. But again, an iconic GTA 5 house. Did you think it would cost that much? Let's move on to the next one. All right, now next up, we have this beautiful golf course right here. And this would be Wilshire Boulevard in real life and the Beverly Hills Golf Club. So just off to the side of it. Doesn't quite look like this, but we'll take a look here in a second. How much it costs and where the exact location is this right here. So in the game, obviously, we all know this mansion. But in real life, This is, I'm sure a lot of you know. If you don't know, maybe you're a bit too young, but this is the Playboy Mansion. It has the grotto. It has absolutely everything. It doesn't have the wild animals, and it is a little bit in the game. You can see here, it looks like it's on some busy roads, and it's surrounded by all these roads. In real life, as we'll see in a second, it's a little bit nicer, a little bit more secluded, and I mean, it's beautiful. It's the Playboy Mansion. A little smaller, I would argue, in real life, but we'll take a look at that here in a second. Now, again, unfortunately, in the game, something I hope they change for GTA 6 is this isn't purchasable. I'm sure we would all love to own a mansion like this in the game. I'm not quite sure why Rockstar never gave us that ability, or the ability to own any of these beautiful mansions that are around this area. But anyway, let's go ahead. Let's take a look at this in real life and see exactly how much this thing costs, and to see if this was available in-game to purchase. How much money would we have to make? And why do I think it's a good idea that going forward in their newer games, they let us purchase homes like this? Because I'll tell you right now, Rockstar likes us to buy shark cards, right? They're always trying to get us to buy shark cards. They always try, and when there's a new DLC come out, they always give us all these incredible discounts on things that we spend all our money. So that way, when the DLC comes out, their hopes are that we're broke and we can't afford anything and would possibly buy shark cards. But if they wanted us to really spend a lot of money, the ability to purchase one of these would be the way to go. So anyway, why do I say that? Let's take a look at the real one. Okay, so like I said, the iconic Beverly Hills Golf Club right here, right off of Wilshire Boulevard. So this is obviously a little bit bigger in real life, this golf course. But just right up here, I'm surprised this house, to be completely honest with you, isn't in GTA Online. This is such an icon. This house is currently for sale as well for like $130 million or something ridiculous. But just up here on the corner, so you can kind of see in game, it looks like it's on some main streets and things like that. And it honestly makes it look like it's more like in an area like this, you know what I mean? Like on some main road. But it's not. And it's actually this house right here. You can see there's no main roads right next to it. There's some smaller roads, one that runs up right here, and then obviously the one that runs down here. But look at these homes, man. I mean, these things are drop dead gorgeous. But this is the Playboy Mansion. Now, this was purchased recently, and this is actually going through renovations, as you can see right here. A lot of this is all new. And the guy who bought this house actually lives in this house next door, which is also absolutely beautiful. See, he's got a little pathway here that's going into the Playboy Mansion. But this is the Playboy Mansion. It is absolutely gorgeous. Like I say, in real life, it looks like it is a little bit smaller. Well, now that they're doing all these massive renovations, you can see it looks like they're putting a big garage in right here. But it is a little smaller than the one in GTA Online. So how much does this thing cost in real life? Well, as you can see, we're back here. This is the house I was telling you about. This thing is $137 million. But this is the Playboy Mansion right here, ladies and gentlemen. So you can't see any pictures of this thing, but the value of this. So this sold in 2016 for $100 million, which is actually insane. But to be honest with you, having an icon, this will forever be an icon in the world, the Playboy Mansion. And this is actually part of it too. Looks like they're building like a guest house down here. Not sure. Oh yeah, they're definitely building like something else down here as well. This used to be just grass. It looks like they're building more guest houses. All of this land that you can see that is on screen right now, all of this is the same house. It's ridiculous. But $100 million, genuinely, once this thing is fully finished and upgraded and all these new buildings are put in place, this thing will probably be worth like $200 million. Let's be honest. But like I said earlier when I was showing you this house, it doesn't have in-game all of the wild animals. That's because the actual mansion, you can see this is the grotto right here that is in-game. You can swim through here. But back here, it's almost like a zoo they have. They literally have like wild animals, like monkeys and all sorts of crazy things and birds. It's kind of wild. But that's the Playboy Mansion. A lot more, I would say, in real life. I think in-game, I don't know how much they would price this for. I think if you had the ability to, I think if they priced this thing at like 80 million, I think you would buy it, right? Let's not be stupid. I think we would buy it for 80 million. And maybe Rockstar will do something like that for GTA 6. Who knows? All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, so moving on from the Playboy Mansion is actually going to be this building right here. Now, if you have played GTA Online since the start, you will know that this used to be the most iconic property you can own in GTA Online. It was the penthouse suites of this building right here. Now, this is one of the ones that is purchasable in-game, unlike the first two we've looked at right there. And you can see it's right here. They call it the Eclipse Towers, and the most expensive one being $1.1 million. They do have some other options as well, but $1.1 million, like I said at the beginning, typically cars and things are way more in this game than the real-life counterparts. But as far as this is concerned, I know for a fact these are way more in real life. And in real life, these are called the Sierra Towers. A lot of celebrities have homes here just because of its location. This is Sunset Boulevard in real life right beneath us. And it does look just like this, as we'll see here in a second. Lots of iconic restaurants, bars specifically, tattoo shops, things like that. A lot of the tattoos that I actually have, you guys have seen, like I have this rose. I actually have a really cool, I don't know if you can see it, like a little pirate ship right there. My tattoos, those ones were actually done right around here. But again, because of the location being close to Beverly Hills, well, technically this is Beverly Hills right around here, Humbly Hills. But it's also, you know, if in real life, if you just go up around these mountains right here, past the Vinewood or Hollywood sign, you've got the Studio City, which is where you have Universal Studios, Warner Brothers, Disney, and just iconic LA, right? Beverly Hills, the place that a lot of people like to live. So anyway, let's go take a look at this thing in real life. And all right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in real life, the Sierra Towers, and we're in the same angle that we were just there in game. And you can see if we look just down below here, it does still have this like V cross street. So they have this in game and they have it in real life. Now, obviously in real life, we know this building has a road here, right? It goes straight down because you drive up this road and into the parking garage, which is here, just like in real life. And just like in game and in real life, when you look out your windows, you can see a lot of mansions and stuff around it. And just like in real life, you have this strip, which is like the Sunset Strip. And in game, just down here, it would probably be like this building, maybe. This one right here would be where your Eclipse Boulevard Tower 10 car, or sorry, 50, 60 car garage is. Funny, because in game it's called Eclipse Tower, and in it says here, like on Google Earth, Eclipse Tower. People know what they're doing here. There's definitely a GTA fan that's named this the Eclipse Tower. But anyway, this is the Eclipse Tower. You can see by this V-shaped road right here. And you can see straight away 4.6 online. What was it? 1.1 million. And this is one of them right here. Nice views, pretty high up, 4.6 million. Doesn't seem that bad, but I will tell you, I mean, we have another one right here, 7.5 million. Just like in game, the higher up you go, the nicer the apartment, the more money it's going to cost. These are how much a lot of them have sold for over the years. You can see it's around, I would say, the $4-5 million mark, but one of them I know sold recently for like 20 million. So that's probably like a penthouse one, which would be the equivalent for what we have in game. So let's say 20 million. Either way, they're more expensive in game, even if they were going for 5 million. But it's a pretty cool building, an icon of GTA 5 Online, especially for people who have played this game since the beginning. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, right on the beach, just like our two houses we started off with right here, is this building right here. Like I say, I used to work just down here, and I used to drive past this thing every single day. In real life, this is 101 Ocean Avenue, an apartment complex. Obviously, some of these ones that you can see right here on the edge, I'm sure cost a lot, but we'll be finding that out here in a second. Same thing with how you get into the building. It's going to be this bridge right here that goes into the parking structure. So let's go ahead and take a look at this and see how much it would cost. Now, again, unfortunately, you can't buy an apartment in these. I don't know what Rockstar... I mean, this game did come out a long time ago, right? 11 years ago, this game came out. So maybe they just didn't have the tools or the capacity, the rendering capacity, I don't know, in order to be able to let us buy all these things. But let's go ahead and check out 101 Ocean Avenue in real life. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen it in game. Like I say, you do have the same like bridge that goes across here to connect you to the apartment complex itself. But it looks exactly the same. It looks the same in GTA Online as it does in real life. The beauty, the iconic Ocean Boulevard. So let's see how much the apartments go for in this one. So as I said, there is some just around the side, right? You can see this one is currently for sale. This one's for sale for $3 million. It's got some nice views. It's kind of on the side, not directly looking at it, but you can still get some ocean views. But I also said, imagine how much the ones on the front would cost, right? The ones with this view right here. I mean, look at that view. And the fact that you're so close to Santa Monica, I mean, this thing is absolutely incredible. I would love to be able to buy this in GTA 5 Online. You know, my CEO office in GTA 5 Online is overlooking this exact same location. So to have it in real life would be sick. Now, how much does this cost exactly? Well, this one is currently for sale for almost $12 million. So how much do we think they're charging game? Who knows, but I think even at 12 million, a lot of us would fork up the cash to get one of these. A beautiful location, a beautiful view. That's how much you're looking for. 12 million. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, and last but not least on our little tour here today, and let me know if you want to see more videos like this, because there is plenty more. Is going to be this right here. Now, in real life, it's a little bit different than this. Obviously, it's not exactly the same in game. But the closest thing I would say is this road right here would be Canaan. The road's called Canaan. And this right here, as you can see, especially from this point of view, let's see if we can get you to stop moving here. But this right here, and we'll look at this in a second, but this view captures it perfectly. And this is Malibu Rocky Oaks Estate Vineyard. This is in the heart, well, not in the heart of Malibu, but at the top of the mountains right here. You can see it's kind of this old school Italian looking thing. Now, in real life, as we'll see, doesn't quite look like this as much as a business having all these like parking spaces and things. But let's just look at the house and the vineyard right here. You'll know exactly what it is when we see it. And you may recognize it just from this. It was in The Hangover. Have you guys seen The Hangover movie? It's this clip right here, or this picture you can see. They actually filmed in this location, pretending they were in Italy. But this is the location right above the clouds right here. You can follow this on Instagram, Malibu Rocky Oaks Estate Vineyard. It's currently for sale, this building, or this house. So let's go ahead and see what this looks like, see how much this thing is for sale for in real life. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Google Earth hasn't updated, so it's not really quite bird's eye view. But this is the road I was talking about, Canaan, right here. And this is the house. This is the house they used in The Hangover. This is the house that I'm sure it's based off in GTA 5 Online. They filmed a lot of things right here. It is an absolute beauty. Like I say, right on the top of the hill. It's got beautiful views. There's no Fort Zancudo right next to it like there is in GTA 5 Online, but an absolute beauty nonetheless. So how much is this thing going for? Let's take a look. And here it is. This Canaan, like I was telling you about, and this right here is the house. 30 million that it's currently for sale for. An absolutely beautiful house, if you ask me. No Fort Zancudo down below, like I say, but you do have the iconic pool. Like I said, this is from The Hangover, or The Hangover filmed here, essentially. But like I say, if you want to purchase this, it is currently for sale for just under $30 million. And you're in for quite the steal at that price, because they tried selling it for 35, didn't sell. Tried selling it for 39, didn't sell. Tried selling it for 43, didn't sell. So maybe you'll be able to get a discount and get it for like 20. Who knows? But there she is, the absolute beauty. So she is a beauty. Do you think it's worth it? I mean, you can tell it's the same house, right? You got beautiful views. You're close to the beach. But would you pay that much in real life? And what would you pay for it in game? Like I say, this is why I feel like Rockstar needs to have businesses or houses like this, because they always want us to spend our money. And if they wanted us to buy shark cards, which I still wouldn't do, you'd think they'd be like, oh, you can buy this right here for 50 million. And people would be like, that is ridiculous. But people 100% would do it just for the flex. And imagine this being a business, man. It would be great. Let's say you have to go do deliveries, like a good delivery business, right? Unlike all the MC businesses, maybe this one, you have to, when you do a delivery mission, it's selling grapes or it's selling wine, right? So you'd be doing the same thing, but it wouldn't be something that would get you in trouble with the law, right? Maybe you'd have to buy supplies or go and pick up supplies. Maybe it's just food for the grapevines or something like that. And then the deliveries would be wine. It would be a great business for us to own if this was a business, or even just a house. But if this was a business, you know you're going to have a living quarters in it anyway. So it would be like your own home. Let me know what you guys think. I think this thing is beautiful in real life and in game. So that's it for our little tour around Los Santos, Los Angeles, ladies and gentlemen, showcasing some of the houses that are in GTA 5 Online and how much they cost in real life. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know how much you would pay in game for these. Would you spend 50 million on a house if you could buy the Playboy Mansion in game? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you want me to do part 2, let me know, because there is plenty more. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully you had a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow as always with a brand new video. Goodbye.